All right, everybody. ERARE versus REEFS. It's time to go. This is our third round of our best of 7. Let's take a look at ERARE up on north. They've got Shimakaze with Suzuki captain. Barkon in a Kleber with Abanyu. Urzino in a Daring without any special captain. Pretty much a generalist build there. But yeah, and then we got someone in the Haragumo with a full 420 Blazed build. And range putting in for the captain skill at least. Not a bad idea there with the slot 6 reload. And Suzuki for captain. Y Greek in a Zao with Suzuki for the buffed survivability expert, also with the unique upgrade. So there you go with test ship Zao. Moskva without a unique upgrade, reload instead. Pulling in both the radar and look at that, the hydro. Or sorry, not the hydro, the DCP boosting module. That's an interesting choice. And that's with Zemensky. Aquatica's in a Des Moines with unique upgrade. And all the utility. Brody's in a Montana. I think we've seen him do that before with a special captain. And then we've got Porpoise in a Kremlin with Zemensky for the buff turret traverse. And the unique upgrade. And DCP buff. Huh, okay. What's up to the south, Puddin'?
To the south, we have a unique club going solo to Apples, kind of torp build. Unique upgrade Montana, haven't seen that. All about survivability.
Yeah.
Looks like he might be supporting mid and possibly B. We have a Daring smoke in Des Moines to get to the bottom of the island. I think that's a little early on your smoke.
Yeah.
Des Moines is unique upgrade. Daring is range. I'm about to pew.
You know, you might say that's early on the smoke.
Confuses me.
Who? What?
But then we got a Kremlin behind Donut. Then we have a Hoffman, Salem, Worcester, Stalingrad, all heading to Eclair, which they'll never make in time because Club went there. Nothing special about anybody's. Well, the unique upgrade Rooster kind of makes sense. You don't really give up too much.
Well, you miss out on range.
Oh no, range on a Worcester.
Yeah, that's how I like to play mine. Open
I think
water.
the unique upgrade really surprised people because you get that extra heal. Like you get extra everything.
You get one extra consumable, and the cooldowns are decreased, so you can run through them quicker.
Yeah. You'll
Good
be
if
surprised
it's
how many people you catch out on that.
Yeah. It's good and competitive because you can radar multiple times, of course. Ooh, Loader ID taking some big hits in the Salem from Montana. That's bro. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
I wouldn't say big hits.
All the hits. Goodbye, Mr. Salem. Good thing you brought a super heal into this this mode. Chat, that's our first clip moment. Please, somebody grab a clip of that. That person died 3 minutes into the game, guys. 3 minutes into the game. That's like random battle speed.
How was your tournament experience? I watched.
Yeah, right? I came, I saw, I got clobbered. Well, Uziono's Daring is in trouble. Urizono. He's trying to, like, pray that the radar will stop soon, but this is a Des Moines. That radar is, like, forever. He's got a heal, though, but unlike the Salem, he actually used his heal first. So we were talking earlier about the smoke screen for the Des Moines to get to that position from the Daring. I think it was actually played right there on purpose because it was on the bottom end of the channel. So they were concerned that the Des Moines would get spotted and get smashed by like a battleship or something. Which ironically is what happened to their Salem.
I mean, that poor Salem. Just never really got to play.
Never really got to play. If he's the caller, that's good though. That frees up the ability to call. That's
Always
about
trying
it,
to find
though.
a positive in something.
I try. Always look on the bright side of life. Doot-doot, 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 doot-doot.
So what's the
Like the
bright side
Hoffman.
about outside right now? No sun.
No sun. Well, the George Hoffman with the Hydro is gonna grab the E-cap. Assuming he doesn't get reset. Oh, he just got reset a little bit by Barkhan's Kleber. We call the French radar.
Val
Just keep
dodging one
shooting.
set of club torps over at A while they push the lone club.
Hmm.
But now the Zao is perfectly broadside to the Montana. Hopefully he's looking, and he eats one torp.
That
That
ship's
torp
out.
actually screws up the Montana shot by making it turn.
That's right, it does. I want to see what happens with our Aquatica here. He's detected. On Hoffman Hydro? No. He's just open watering now. Yeah, he's... Okay. It's the gun bloom, right? Yeah. From the Wushta. Well, take a look at the boldness of ERARE's Shimakaze, though, grabbing the B cap, the home cap for Team Reefs. Similar
What's there
situation.
to stop him?
Exactly. Similar situation to last game. You've got a Kleber that's unique upgrade versus a Shimakaze that's torpedo build. Not a unique upgrade in this case. And he's not willing to come out and fight the Zao, or fight with the Zao back there. I kind of feel like he should, because, you know, there's this Montana backing your teammate up, right? Anyway, ultra shot detected, being forced back, and we now are just a little bit of time left in this game. Let's take a look at these shells coming in on the Zao. Nah, they all miss. Booster goes down by the Moskva shell. Look at that. 2 ships down for Reefs. I think this is going to be pretty easy for ERARE to win now. We got 3 minutes to go. And we have a Hoffman that's being charged by a Des Moines. This just feels bad. This just feels bad. Jack catching up to that early kill as Y Greek in the Zao takes out the Kleber. And by Hoffman, torpedoes just miss completely. Ouchie, ouchie. Well, Mr. Stalingrad, might be time for you to come out and play the game. As looks like El Gringo is, oh, that's a great name, is gonna be Robocopped over here in the decap, and that will probably end this battle. Almost 40 seconds to go. That's enough time for somebody else to die. Who's it gonna be? Who's gonna be the lucky death? It looks like it's gonna be Geronimi in the Des Moines. You might get some daring payback. Oh, nope. He's got his heel going. Trying to extend a little bit longer. He does not want to be the death pick. But Montana is shooting. And Brody seals the deal. He is absolutely going to be the death pick. Just dying in sight of a village. That's pretty. That's pretty. Well, it's another official wargaming blowout, huh?
That was pretty quick, because, I had to step away for a moment.
Yeah, that's all right. Congrats to ERARE.
Jerks.
Jerks.
Team Bravo is just not doing too well right now.
No, they aren't. All right, well, that'll do it for that. We've got the next round already up. I think. Let's see. How are we doing on time? Okay, perfect. Thank you, Jimbo. Where are we going next? Let's see.
Ooh, a training room.
ORTUS versus UNSKL. That can't be right. Ah, okay, here we go. YCZGR versus VIE. That's the one we're doing next. They're currently in battle, looks like, against Cancel. Yes, they are in battle right now. So, we'll take a little bit of time to get it set up. VIE. That was worth rewatching on the sailor. Goodness. So a reminder, guys, we could take a look at the rules here. On the second day, the 16 teams that advance from the round robin group stage will face off in 2 groups in a double elimination group stage. So this is what happens tomorrow. There's 4 groups, and the top 4 teams advance. Top 4 only. So let's take a look at some early standings here between each of the different teams. So YCZGR, for example, is in 4th place right now with a 4-way tie for 4th. They're up against VIE, which is in 1st place. So actually, that's going to be a good matchup. That's going to be a good matchup in Group 1. Over in Group 2, I should probably write down that we did ERARE versus REEFS. I'm a little slow on writing this stuff down, if you didn't notice. YCZGR versus VIE. Okay. There we go. So in Group 2, Glue and Smoke, we saw those two fight each other are in 1st place and 2nd place, respectively. Group 3, DSNF not looking too strong today. Now, Group 3, I thought, was going to be the toughest group because most of these teams are good teams, right? ORTUS, UNSKL, A7, DSNF, well, I don't know about NTD. I think that's Entity Squared or whatever. EDA, like these are teams that I saw when they did the draw, and I'm just like, oh god, Group 3 is going to be a bloodbath. This is akin to being in the group with TWA, Rain, Bro, all in the same group. You know what I mean? That's tough. Right, Puddin'?
Well, it's definitely not easy.
Yeah. Add Shaft in there too, just for fun. And then finally, Group 4, we just covered ERARE's victory. REEFS are tied in 4th. Look at Throw and SFSO also tied for 4th place right now. These guys got to pick it up today. We're on game 4, so we're halfway. We'll be halfway through the tournament.
Definitely wouldn't want to be in that one.
Right? Okay. Yeah, okay. Just doing a couple of things in between. Oh, I should run a commercial break, shouldn't I? Yes, I should. There we go. All right, looks like they're just keeping the training room up. So the training room is up if you didn't know that. YCZGR.
I see. I got nothing.
YCZGR. They're open.
Oh, Z, not saying.
Yeah. Yellow chocolate zebras. Like Gale team versus Hurricane. You're going to see a lot of blowouts today. You're going to see a lot of blowouts today. And me sneezing. 1 second. Just the nature of the beast on a tournament day like today. Is there a link to this list you can share? Yeah, they posted it in the Discord. In one of their announcement channels, they've got like 5. So, yeah. There. That should also be, I wonder if that's also in the link collection here. Schedule. Right there. Yep. All right, you found your way into the room. Good. Alrighty then. So again, we are looking at VIE, which is Vietnam Players Club. And they're up against YCZGR. There you go. That's what's coming next, everyone. All right, cool. So we should be starting in up to 10 minutes. Maybe earlier if they are up for it. This seems like a longer delay because ERARE and REEFS was such a quick game.
Quick would be an understatement.
That was a pretty fast battle, huh? Wow.
Yes, it was.
Actually need to turn my AC unit up a little bit. It's getting kind of cold in this room. Kind of weird to say that, but you know. It is what it is. Doo-doo-doo. We got 2 teams, 2 players for VIE. Haven't entered the training room yet. And we've got everybody in Team Alpha ready, so. We should be seeing the games starting soon.
Soon, he says.
All right. Both teams, okay, so both teams are missing a player. Otherwise, everybody else is ready to go. So that's exciting.
I would say that's not good, more than exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, let's send out a search party, figure out where they're at.
Right?
Are they really missing? Or are they just hiding from us?
I mean, these are the important questions, aren't they?
Yes.
And you can see tomorrow, we're going to have 2 different bracket groups. This is an EU tournament. They love their brackets, as you all know. And then next weekend, Saturday, Sunday, so this is tomorrow. This is what we do tomorrow. And then next weekend, Saturday and Sunday, is the knockout stage. So that's how this will all work. And this time around the grand final, there is no bonus game. So it's kind of a traditional grand final, but you do have the possibility, even though this is a double elimination bracket, you do still have the possibility of essentially the team that was never eliminated being eliminated in the grand finals. So this is a little bit different from the previous tournament we covered. Actually, no, I covered that one with Sea Raptor, right? The Warship Masters, where they had a second grand final, like a "Are you sure about that?" grand final round, if the winners bracket team lost, which was jokingly called the TWA. What was it? What was it called? It was like it was like something like the TWA elimination rule or something like that. Anyway, teams are apparently readying up, so we might get an early start to the game. And there goes the commercials. Perfect. Okay, well, both teams have 9 players. Nope, sorry. One of them left. Someone crashed. Uh-oh, game crashed. That's not fun. At least it happened outside the thing. Where do you see the full list of teams? That would be under, is it under participants? Yeah, right here. There you go, Squizzy. You can find it in the rule set. It's under the tournament link. But here's all of the teams.
Sounds like somebody needs to be around for the read the rules tournament.
Right? Kind of funny that Team Crowdo is in here again. Now they're down 2 people. Eef. Well, we'll see what happens. All right. Well, I guess while we're waiting, we can yeet out a code. We might as well. Something to do. Signals. Okay. There we go. So you guys have 10 minutes, now 5 to get in. Remember, this is over on Twitch. You have to be on Twitch to get into the giveaway, okay? You gotta be a follower and active in chat. That's all you got to do. We now have one player missing from YCZGR. 3 minutes to go. Now, tomorrow, I think... Let's see. Tomorrow, I think, is also going to end up being best of 3. Yes. Best of 3 matches with picks and bans tomorrow. Okay, now they have 9 players. It's like the training room waiting game. Sorry, guys. Remember, after today, after the tournament, we're gonna be doing a after party. We'll play the game ourselves for a bit. And then possibly go back over to Borderlands 4. I think I got a group set up for that, so that should be a lot of fun.
Oh, so you actually think of the group? That's good. Wait,
I think so. Yeah, starting at 4 to 6 is the plan. We got a game. Speaking of games. Let's go. So this is... Ooh. Sea of Fortune. And this cap layout. Interesting. All right, let's get into it. So we've got a Kaaba. Somebody in chat was looking for a Kaaba earlier. A Habrask. Here we go. Without a unique captain, but still. There it is. We've got additional 2's daring in a typical-ish daring build. We got Sonia in a Harugumo with smoke. Yeah, with the unique upgrade. Not a full 420 blaze at smoke, though. Look at that. He's got the propulsion instead. And aiming systems in slot 3 instead of the smoke. But nobody's moving, so we probably have a crash. Hey, look at that. We have a crash. Close game could have gone either way. Womp womp.
They almost pulled it back.
Almost pulled it back. So I'll let you all know back home. A restart was called. And looks like now they're trying again. Okay. Let's try this again.
Or not.
Or not, well, you know. Okay, so once again, this time with feeling. We've got additional ones. Havarask. Very excited. Somebody in chat, I know they were looking for it. With the interesting, they don't run the unique upgrade on it. We got additional 2 daring. We've got Sonia with engine mod, but not the smoke mod. So it's not a full 420 blaze it with one of the Suzuki's. We got a Salem with the Doe captain. And we've got My Angel in a Des Moines without unique upgrade with all the Pew Pew instead. Interesting choice there. We've got HMS 51 Perseus in a Moskva without unique upgrade. These guys are not unique upgrade enjoyers. Interesting. Goliath. Typical kind of... No, kind of tip. I don't know. That's kind of a weird build in a Goliath. But okay. Turtopsis in a Schlieffen with a build I can get behind, although I think instead of concealment, I'd go for the ERE, the emergency repair expert. And then we got Kaliningrad in a Kremlin with Zemensky as captain with some buffed skills over there, including the buff DCP module. I like that idea in slot 1. All right, what do we got for VIE?
We have a shimmy fully spec'd out for torpedoes going to Bacon in tow with a Brennus that is attack rate gunner. Kremlin built for survivability with the unique upgrade. We've got a Salem going to the bottom of Chocolate. Heading over to Donuts, we have looks like a Minotaur whose radar, no shock there. Typical Monty build, unique upgrade Moskva. And we have double Pew Pew clubs. One all Pew Pew, the other one is unique. That's PR. I just threw up in my mouth.
All right. Well, thank you for walking us through that and throwing up in your mouth, I guess.
Right now, I'm rooting for Team Alpha to get rid of Shimakaze Waifu because I'm such a weeb enjoyer.
Well, it might happen.
Yeah,
Give it
but
some
they're
time.
taking too long because it's a collab and it's already got front saturation after 2 hits.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think the only thing not on fire on them is the kitchen because, that got destroyed.
We saw some early shots on Perseus's Moskva. Took some decent damage there. And that kind of, I think we saw in a previous game a Daring smoking up a cruiser as it got into position. I think that kind of demonstrates why the Daring smoke is kind of useful for that. He is detected on radar as well as the Daring, but nobody's really there to do anything about it.
Nobody's really got shots.
Yeah, exactly.
Minotaur's going to take, I think, too long to back up.
Moss was getting some shots. Yeah. So they are getting some resets on the Daring. Minotaur's in a nice place to farm that stuff out. As the Klebears are forced to separate a bit thanks to the radar and the need to run away. So this is the Salem T-Rex radar. So I like that. They have the Des Moines radar followed up by the Salem radar. And the reason for the restart is actually because if you look at the caps, they had the wrong cap layout set.
Was wrong.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, look at this. YCZGR really wants the C cap, and they are committing their Schlieffen to take this cap. I don't...
Why, the easiest thing, spot it, and you're going to park it there and watch it just bleed?
That's what I mean. I don't like this idea. Unless you want to put the... Daring smoke up?
Really, I was going to say, there he goes. He finally gets spotted. I was going to say he was doing a really good job hiding there, but... How do you get out? What's your escape plan?
Yep. And they still come away with the cap. The Daring able to grab it. Perseus quite low already, though.
You know what's funny? My escape plan would be charge the Kremlin.
Charge the Kremlin?
Yeah, the Schlieffen. Just charge the Kremlin.
I mean, honestly, the thing about Schlieffen is once you commit the Schlieffen, there is no uncommitting it. You can't just stop it. Well, waifu goes down. First blood is the one that you wanted dead. Congratulations, Puddin.
But I mean, you've committed to Schlieffen to sit there and reverse.
Right, exactly. That's what I mean.
Like, punished for it, like.
No, he's not. Now they're trying to smoke him. That's going to be very useful considering torpedoes are coming. Look at this. Somebody forgot he's got hydro. He sees the torps now, says, shit, and pops his heel, pulls himself out of the smoke in order to try to dodge the torpedo.
But I'm saying, like, you committed your Schlieffen to sea, and reversing is the worst escape route.
That's right.
just go through the gap, go right at the Kremlin, and just be like, okay, fine, we're trade battleships. At least I got a cap. What did you do?
That's right. Exactly. Well, Kremlin on Kremlin action as Kaliningrad gets the broadside of HQ 016's Kremlin. Interesting. So the Schlieffen and Kremlin were kind of in a position to try to get on the side of this guy. I like it, but at the same time, the Schlieffen's not going to be around much longer anyways. Ta-da! And down he goes.
All because of the Minotaur torps.
All because of those, I think those were actually Kleber torps. I think those were the Kleber's torps before he went down. But they could have been Minotaur as well. Minotaur's done about 20k to the Schlieffen, so it could be that one. See, I can also... It was this that went down. Yeah, okay, he did 40,000 to the Schlieffen, so yeah, it was the Kleber torps. Well, this is no longer an official Wargaming blowout, Puddin', as ships from both teams have been sunk.
Well, I mean, maybe that's what the Schlieffen's job was, to make sure it wasn't an official Wargaming blowout.
You got Sonia and the Hargumo smoking herself instead of her teammates, getting radared by the Minotaur. That just feels weird, you know? You would think that they would try to go and smoke the Salem-Des Moines combo. But I guess they said they don't need it.
I don't know why they said they wouldn't want it or need it.
I mean, if you can take smoke, right? If you can shoot stuff for free, I suppose then they don't have any vision on the Moskva, perhaps?
Imagine if you had the DD that laid the smoke to watch the Moskva.
The fire just expired on Voviet, and bam, came right back up on another shell. Unfortunate. As the Brennus goes down too.
Well, Salem's in a pickle with the Kremlin up his butt.
Yeah, pay to win is in trouble. Shimakaze for Team Vietnam is also in trouble. He's got a Cabo sniffing up his rear, going right through his smoke.
The Cabo's doing it right, using the smoke to get closer.
Mm-hmm. Minotaur's in trouble now.
If Shimmy had RPF, he'd know the Cabo was in the smoke.
Unfortunately, too late for that super heal on the Minotaur. Cabo comes out of that smoke. There's the Shimakaze. There goes the Salem. I don't think we're going to see the Shima die in time. Salem charging the Montana. Look at that over on the other side of the map. He's like, yeah, screw this. I'm just going to make this happen. Maybe he's going to...
Hopefully he's got a flag.
Or we're looking at that. Oh, he gets the ram off. He gets the ram off. Oh. Montana tried to shoot the Salem in the face. It was not enough. And the Shimakaze death will end our game.
And ironically, it's a French ship to live to tell the tale of my team stunk.
Alone Kleber. Alone Kleber is all that's left.
All right, listen, Team Bravo, we're gonna have a huddle here. Gonna have to step up your game.
All right, it's time to go back to that locker room, and we need to have that talk, right?
Time for the talk.
Time for the talk. Congrats to YCZGR on the win. That was a fast one. We got 20 minutes now.
Well, I mean, was it really fast? Because it took forever to get going.
It took forever to get going, but once it went going, then it was like, you know, the Doppler effect, right?
Okay, just so everybody was beyond worried about my EXP farm, it's up and running and it's working just fine right now. It's all
there
fixed.
you go. There you go. Good. I'm glad you got things figured out. All right. I got some more code things to sort out, y'all, so just give me a few moments on this. And then we got to get set up for our next game. How are we doing on commercial break timing here? Yeah, we're fine. I'll try to wait till the game's over, and then we'll run up in that. Where are we going next? ORTUS and UNSKL. That'll be a good game. Probably. We'll take a look at where they are in standings in a second. ORTUS and UNSKL. There they are. All right, that's what's coming up next, y'all. Let's go to stages. And let's see. ORTUS, UNSKL. I think they're in group 3. Oh, look. Hey, that's going to be a good one. They're tied for... Oh, they're up there, first and second. You okay over there?
Yeah.
My allergies have been like, ugh, you know?
I probably just need another cigarette.
Hmm. That sounds like a plan. Anyway, I hope you guys have been enjoying the tournament so far. Thank you all for tuning in and being a part of the fun. Remember, we've got an after party today after the tournament is over. We've got a 5-minute delay right now. We just finished our middle match, so we are over the hump. The Minotaur was spotted in that area, so the chances are, Fire Knight, that they probably would have known it was there, so... Let's see. Let me close out of that one. So I'm done with that. Do that. Oops. I screwed up my copy pasta. There we go. All right, so ORTUS. I don't think that they have their game yet. Let's see. Nope, their game is up. Room is up button. ORTUS versus UNSKL. ORTUS. Here we go. One of the fun things that I get to deal with right now that you guys don't see is code fun.
Are they not working?
No. Oh my god, I got this like right here. You know, like when your sinuses are just like aching right here.
Oh, yeah.
I just had this really bad the pain. Man, so many bots on Kick. I'm just amazed. It's like such a different experience over there.
I think the bots are trying to take over the world.
Yeah, they probably are. So guys, again, it's UNSKL versus ORTUS. Currently leading the group, so this will be a very good battle. And Entity and NTD are up there too. Very interesting.
Where's Team Bravo at? Well, they're probably
Bravo
all
is
in the loser
UNSKL.
brackets.
Browser's now. So here's the thing: Bravo is UNSKL, but they are technically in first place right now with winning all 4 of their matches. So of their battles.
I don't mean UNSKL. I mean actual Team Bravo. Why is there no Team Bravo?
Oh well, I don't know. Everybody gets to be Bravo once, right? At least once.
And why do I always face the red team? Like, why am I constantly put on the green team?
Green team, best team? I don't know.
Apparently so.
You know, it's funny. I had somebody once ask me. Oh, and I forgot to run a commercial break. Let's do it now. I had somebody once ask me, Zath, why are you always looking from the south? Why are you always looking over the shoulder of the red team? And it's very simple, because the sun is bloody looking north. So if I'm over on the north side looking south, I'm almost always looking into the sun. You get that like ray of sunlight, you know, on the water that like hides everything and like super shiny in your face. So, yeah. All right. Tuber, thank you for being here. I mean, I appreciate that all of you guys are tuning in, hanging out, hopefully having a good time. It's a Saturday. It's another Zather day or another Saturday with Zath. Hey, Corgan, that's a name I haven't seen in a while. But you know, this is the fourth tournament weekend in a row for me. Puddin got to take a little bit of time off. Well, no, yeah, you did, right, for Warship Masters, but you were with me last weekend.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's a lot of early mornings. And even though you weren't casting with us for Warship Masters, I know you were still present in the chat and everything, just making sure everything was cool. So, that was nice of you. Pasta, huh? I just had my my little snacky poo, and that's about it. Letting the teams know that we are ready whenever, so don't wait on us. There's always the chance that everybody shows up and they get the game started early and we can grab something else that's running late, but chances are that's probably not going to be the case today. We'll see. In the meantime, chat, what do you guys think about the Brennus? I'm not a fan of it. I played it a couple of times. Honestly, I think it's just gonna sit in my port and do nothing. Puddin, have you played the Brennus?
I think so.
Right?
Like, most of the French cruisers are just whatever to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's just like I'll play the Henry. That's about it because it's a little bit more. At least move around instead of just let me point my face at you and just sit here and twiddle my thumbs for a week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd rather have an Henri. It just feels more comfortable, right? With the reload booster and everything else. I think you give up
I'm
a
more
lot.
familiar with it.
Yeah, I think you give up a lot for the Brennus. So. Yeah, too early for that. Thank you, Jimbo. Yeah, definitely too early. Where can you buy some of Zast's dirty water? Well, the one I'm drinking right now, I get at Costco. Kirkland brand, Tennessee whiskey. How are the games so far? They've been fun. A lot of blowouts. A lot of blowouts. A couple of back and forths, but you know, for the most part, hey, it's a tournament. It's not COTS.
It's day one.
It's day one. To be honest, guys, when I cast tournaments, I love day 1 and 2 the most. Because day 1 and 2, you typically have a lot of new teams entering, and they always bring some fresh ideas, you know, which is great. I feel like by the time you get to, especially the playoff bracket, it just becomes everything that you're used to seeing. Smoke deck, you know, smoke death snail, one area, on the other, all that kind of stuff. SF, 73 months, dude. Thank you very much for the sub, SFNL. 73 months from 5 minutes in your future. All skill, no luck, he says. To you, Puddin.
Wait, what? What did I do?
SF just subbed for his 73rd month and says it's all skill, no luck. And he directed that your way.
He's got it backwards. It's all luck, no skill.
Oh God. Can you imagine like a battleship that like that? Like, so that would be a great, that would almost be a good title for that clip of the Salem getting clobbered at the start, right?
Oh,
All luck, no skill.
I don't know. I think hello there would suffice, considering what I would actually say would be not worthy of a tournament.
Surprise, mother trucker.
Well, besides, good night, Felicia.
All right, well, teams are rating up. Dateline, Zast Channel, SFNL, a true veteran, re-ups for 73 months of service. They're calling it all skill, no luck, Puddin', a bold declaration for the tournament. Thank you so much for changing my AI bot, by the way. If oh God, if SF subbed under the Uwu E-Girl bot, I think his mind would just... SF, if you were not here yesterday towards the end of the stream, Electric was able to get us to change to the Uwu E-Girl bot personality. And then Puddin' fixed it for you. Brought us back to news. You brought cake for you, nice. All right, we're being answered already. I told them we're good, but they're asking anyway. So, guys, we go now. Legit, bro. Yes, Classic is going this weekend and next weekend. Gonna be fun. Let's do it.
I miss cake.
I'm thinking about the chocolate cake shake from Portillo's. So good. All right, so let's take a look at ORTUS. We've got Pena in a Kleber with Avanyo for the buff survivability. We have Arbitrator in a Oregolo. The first time seeing Oregolo this tournament. Missing a flag, because why not? We've got additional ones, Kleber with unique upgrade. And Suzuki versus buff survivability expert. We have additional twos, Vamp Deuce. Vamp Deuce in the house with the utility build. Test Ship Zao with unique upgrade. And Yamamoto for the buffed turret traverse. With DCP module in slot 1. That seems like that's kind of an interesting idea. Waiter Ridman, I don't know. In a unique upgrade, Des Moines with what you would expect to see on one of the does. We've got Rybik in a Moscow with unique upgrade and buff turret traverse. That should be Zemensky, captain. And we got double Burgonya. Look at this. We got that's Avenue. Or, sorry, that's Honore. I mean, with the buffed turret traverse and Adrenaline Rush. And then we've got young man Vasil without a buffed captain. So interesting choice there, and slightly different build. All right, Puddin, tell us about the opposite side.
Well, the Team Bravo decided we need more clubs in this game, so we have the Pew Pew clubs being followed by the Ledge Mod club. That's a good strategy. And a unique upgrade Des Moines and a unique upgrade Moskva. They're heading towards Apple. I'm pretty sure that Des Moines is going to break. Moskva is going to break off and sit where behind Bacon.
Mm-hmm.
And quickly following them is the Kremlin built for survivability. Then on the opposite side of chocolate, we have a American Montana, once again built for survivability. A unique upgrade YY, that's radar, interesting, okay. And a Venezia with reload.
Yep.
So not too much on chocolate.
Venezia's got Sansonetti as well, and not taking any of the Sansonetti skills. And that's not a unique upgrade either, which is interesting. So Mentor Seraphim got whacked a little bit from additional ones, Burgonya, from being spotted, but still manages to save his boat okay. We see this a lot in clan battles too. Oftentimes, you're better suited going for a deeper curve upward instead of going straight to the spot you're supposed to go. Seraphim would have taken longer to get there, but he'd be much healthier in this position at this point.
Why my torps going up in the area of the Zao? I don't think any of them are going to connect. Especially with the Hydra running from the Zao over on chocolate.
Let's take a look. Yeah. So, unique upgrade for Yu Yang. You know much about it, Puddin?
Just better pew pew. At the cost of what? Concealment?
Right. So, improved main artillery, as you said, is in slot 5. It does help main battery reload by 18%. And also increases action time of smoke or radar, depending on which consumable is taken.
I mean, it puts the YY guns back to what they were, but you sacrifice concealment, so yay.
Well, yeah, so when you say what they were, for people that don't really haven't played the game for a long time, the Yu Yang is one of those ships that got like giga nerfed, and slowly but surely it was brought back because they went too far. And they brought it back by giving it a torpedo reload booster. So, yay.
Right. Yeah, they fixed the problem completely. Hey, my guns are broke. Don't worry, your torpedoes work. Well, thank you.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I'm losing gunfights to shimmies here, Wargaming. Well, you got torpedoes, right, that won't hit the shimmy that is out DPMing me.
Right. So then the answer to that is rock, paper, scissors.
Oh,
Well, UNSKL taking up the familiar location south of the Thunderdome. To everybody's surprise. Still not sure about a Regulo, but he's still alive, so I guess he's doing something right. Whoa,
I mean, at least somebody finally came out of the Thunderdome to do something.
Right. Some big hits on the Yu Yang just now. Radar's expiring. Because it's a unique upgrade Kleber, he, I believe, outspots the Yu Yang, yes. So that's why the Yu Yang radared. It's kind of ironic the way that all played out, but you know, it is what it is. If it was a concealment Yu Yang, I'm kind of getting at if it was a standard concealment Yu Yang, I don't think he would have even needed to radar. He would be able to just outspot him.
But I mean, like, why are you bringing a pew pew YY when you know there's a possibility you're going to be dealing with a low detect ship on your side, especially kite. Right? Like, nobody's gonna put a Hoffman on a kite side and be like, yeah, go spot the DD you can't see. You know, like, you're already bringing radar. Like, you got the Ven with you to just slap somebody, so let your concealment work for you and let the Ven work for you. You know, it doesn't make sense to me, because you run the risk of running into one of these clubs.
Right.
Well, each team has a cap.
Yep. Although ORTUS is going to grab the B cap with their Regulo using that exhaust smoke just to make sure that he doesn't get accidentally spotted by a Kleber. But that's okay.
And now everybody's shooting at Moskva because, well, that's the only thing spotted.
Well, you know, in a traditional game like this, the way to win is by farming out the opposite team's radar cruiser. And that's a lot of times what this is. It turns out to be a very kind of slow, static game because of that. And these are both teams that we've seen in COTS. They know how to play the game. Except for the YY, I guess, who just got wrecked again. He keeps getting spotted by Peña's Kleber, and the Burgani just keeps smashing him every time he gets spotted.
Good thing you brought those pew-pew guns you've yet to use. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
now you can't use them.
That's right.
You'll be dead.
Yeah. Yeah. UNSKL is absolutely losing this fight here in the backfield. Rogic, good question. The C9 at the end of players is just because it's Warships Classic Season 9. So that's the C9.
I mean, here's the other thing. The club really doesn't even need to keep pushing YY. He knows he's low health now. Right? They have to come to you.
Yep.
And, well, you outnumber them at this point.
That's right.
Well, we
Jimbo,
got a unskilled club taking bacon.
He might as well. Everybody's focusing on Mentor Seraphim right now. So Jimbo's asking about the circles that are on the water. This is the range of various consumables. So you can see Seraphim's hydro is up, so it puts on the water there the range so that we casters know when a ship is going to be lit or not spotted. That's the idea. And then you can see the radar circle and hydro circle from Waits Des Moines. As you can see, the hydro circle is flashing, meaning it's about to run out. Speaking of running out, both
we got a club
Moskvas,
rushing them. Why?
both of those Moskvas are gone. And yeah, I mean, Peña knows he's just going to win this engagement, so he's just going to go for it. And remember, that's a unique upgrade Kleber, so his main battery doesn't reload as well, but he does have the booster to kind of, you know, help compensate for it.
And is out of help.
Well, He's got the Zao, and he's also got the Burgonia to help him out too. So yeah. All right, additional ones. Kleber just went down. Not sure exactly where he was.
By the Moskva.
Oh, yeah. I see him up here, up to the north. Right. Okay, thank you. So both teams down 2 ships now. Team Red is in.
Do you send it to Montana?
The answer to that is yes. 100% yes. But the problem is that the weakest Kleber is also the one in the back. And Burgon speaks and Des Moines dies. So
I wonder how long before ORTUS figures out that it's the Kremlin sitting behind A and they just send a vamp to go yeet torpedoes and smoke?
Right? So at this point, Red is going to win in 6 minutes because they got the cap lead, but they're down a ship.
Oh, Kremlin's doing I saw this in COTS. Doesn't pick up anything.
Nope. But he's in a pretty fun spot right now, right? I call it fun.
Well, I mean, I'm shocked and appalled that ORTUS is coming at the Kremlin from, well, it will be 3 different directions, but 2 different directions from the island instead of both players going the same direction to, you know, let the Kremlin get away easier. They're like, nope, that's not going to happen today.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're pulling the Des Moines over to help too, I believe.
Yeah, well, they're using him to radar spot the Kremlin while the Burgonia was still coming off from the island. Kind of a wasted radar, but I guess they feel at this point, just use it, farm out this Kremlin, get him down.
Well, I mean, there's no DD on your side. It gives your Burgonia free shots on the Kremlin.
Yep.
So why not?
Although I gotta say, Porky took a bunch of more damage than I expected him to take. I think he was showing a little bit too much side to that Burgonia AP. Just like that, UNSKL is very much on the back foot.
I'm pretty sure the Burgon Des Moines are going to cut through the Thunderdome and the Vamp's going to come south. The Vamp should continue south to keep the Monty spotted.
Yeah, well, I have a feeling the Vamp's going to say, F you, streamer. He's going to go the other way.
I mean, of course, because I said it.
Looks like Zhao has decided to put himself out there so he can get killed and extend the game a little bit longer. That's very nice of him.
I mean, it's what I would do.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes perfect sense. You're winning, you got the caps, you're about, you know, you guys don't need me anymore.
Right? Who's he shooting at? Ah, he's shooting at the Kleber that's almost dead up to the north. Okay, well, cool.
The enemy is about to win.
Des Moines gets the kill anyway. 2 minutes until a ORTUS victory.
I think it's going to be a little bit longer.
And we have a time extension. Whoa!
And now it's back to shorter.
Wow. Man, that Burgonia just wrecking. I love that ship, man. It's one of the first ships I picked up. I think it's steel, if I'm right. Good ship, good boat.
Somebody needs to compliment the Vamp Deuce. Because
Why?
he said, screw you to you, not me.
Yeah, he's like, yep. I heard
Crap,
pudding, screw you pudding.
There's only one streamer, and they both came up with different ideas, so one of them will be right.
That's right. That's right. We'll go with the guy who's not live.
Yes. Who has the dogs that are upside down?
He's got the upside down dogs. Don't worry, guys. They are alive. I promise.
And we will be checking on the dogs after this game, so could you please hurry up, Team Bravo, and just start nuking everybody? Well, you had 12 minutes, now you've got 0 minutes.
Hmm.
Well, until the win. But,
Well, I don't know.
Team Alpha was a little bit less.
Additional 3's Burgonia is in trouble, but so is the Kleber there. Meh. The Regulo comes away with the kill. 40 seconds. Montana goes down.
I can't find the
they gonna-
surviving ship for Team Bravo. Does anyone know where it's at?
Oh, they get the kill. They actually get the kill on the Burgani at the end here. Let's get set up for our death pick. There we go.
Guess my pep talk didn't help Team Bravo.
Your pep talk did not help Team Bravo at all. And congratulations, ORTUS, with the win.